Hello there, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we want to look at our question, which is our question 2, and we are going to calculate speed. So, our question reads, Roberto, as an immigrant worker from Chimoio in Mozambique, during the December holidays, Roberto visits his wife and children in Mozambique. He prefers traveling by plane. There are no direct flights from Johannesburg to Chimoio. Roberto takes his connecting flights in Beira. Direct flight from Johannesburg to Beira is 991 kilometers. So our question reads, calculate the average speed in brackets rounded off to the nearest kilometer per hour. So very important. And then we need to calculate the average speed of a passenger plane. If it takes 100 minutes to fly directly to Beira, you may use the formula speed is equal to distance over time. So basically, this is the formula that we have for calculating our speed. So we are going to use the formula. So I'm going to our answer section. We have our 2.1.1, whereby we are going to say speed is equal to distance over time. So basically, we are saying. So basically, this is what we have in terms of our speed equal to time. So basically, if you refer back now to our question, we are going to see that we have we are given 100 minutes to fly, which is obviously is going to be our time. But obviously, we need to present our answer in the form of kilometers per hour. So we need to convert our 100 meters to hours. And we know that we have got 1 hour. 1 hour is equal to our 60 minutes. So if we go to other section, we just present as our 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So in that sense, we now know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So we want to convert our 100 minutes. So we divide 100 minutes and divided by 60 so that we convert to hours. So basically we are saying 100 we divide by 60. So if you divide correctly, you are going to get it as 1.666. So this is what we have in terms of the recurring 6, and that is after the decimal comma. So now we now have our time, which is going to be our denominator. So in terms of our numerator, which is our distance, we refer back, we see that our distance we're given here is 991 kilometers. So on our other section now, we are now seeing speed is equals to our distance we have identified is 991 kilometers, and then we divide by 1.666. So that now we can now be able to find our speed, which is going to be speed is equal to, so if you divide correctly, you're going to get it as 594 594.62 kilometers per hour. But if you refer back to our question, you would see that it's saying to the nearest kilometer per hour. So it means to the nearest whole number. So if you go back to our answer, you see that we are going to use our units, and then we round it off. So it's that we've got our 6, which is going to change our 4 to 5. So it becomes our speed equal to 595 kilometers per hour. So basically, this is going to be our final answer. So basically, this is what we have on that part. So moving on to the second part of the question. Our next question is the Boeing 747 uses 4 liters of fuel per second. Calculate the total amount of jet fuel used by Boeing 747 to reach Beijing. So we need to calculate total amount of jet fuel. But we are given 4 liters per second, so it means we need to convert the minutes that we have to seconds. Remember, we are given it as 100 minutes, so we convert to seconds. But we know that if you go to our answer section, we know that we have got 1 minute. 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. So in this case, we cannot be able to convert our 100 minutes to seconds by multiplying 100 times 60 so that they become a second. So you say 100 times 60. You are going to get your answer is 6,000. So basically, this is what we have. So in terms of 100 minutes, if you convert them to a second, it becomes 6,000 seconds. So if you refer back to the question, you'd see that each second consists of 4 liters. So what about 6,000 seconds? So obviously we are going to multiply by 4. So we come here now, we say it is equal to, and multiply by 4 liters. So if you multiply, you see that the answer that we're going to get becomes 24,000 liters. So so this becomes our final answer. So basically, this is what we have. So moving on to the next question that we have. We are given a 2.1.3, which is the fuel tank capacity of Boeing 747 is 183,380 liters with an average fuel consumption of 12 liters per kilometer. Roberto told his friend at work that the plane can complete 8 to 10 flights from Johannesburg to Beira without refueling. Verify showing all calculations whether Roberto's statement is correct. So first of all, we need to identify the return flights, the total kilometers that are there in a return flight. So remember, for a return flight, we are saying 991 kilometers represents the movement that is there from Johannesburg to Beira. Then from Beira to Johannesburg again, it means we have another 991 kilometers. So basically, we see now the total number of kilometers that involves a return flight. So obviously, we add the two. Try to calculate part one. You see that 991, and then you add again 991. We are going to get 1,982. So it means in total we've got 1,980 82 kilometers, which is representing the return flight to and fro. So from there we can now see that we are told that the consumption is 12 liters per kilometer. So you now multiply 1,982 times times 4 liters. You see times 12 liters that we are given 12 liters. So we are multiplying by 12 liters to see the total number of liters. So on the other section, we are now on 1.3. So we are saying, firstly, we are saying 991 kilometers plus 991 kilometers. And then we get a total of 1,982. And then now we now say 1,982 kilometers. We multiply by the consumption that we have a kilometer is 12 liters. So we multiply by 12 liters. So you're going to see that the answer that you're going to get is 23,784. 23,784 liters. So basically referring to the question, and the question is asking us, we have got 23,784 representing consumption for return flight, that is to and fro. But if you refer back to the question, you'll see that the question is saying, can that make, I mean, according to the question is saying, it make a complete 8 return flights as indicated here. 8 return flights. So obviously, to make 8 return flights, we are now confirming by saying 183,380 liters, which consists of the full tank capacity, and then we divide by the number of liters of return flights, and then we see number of return flights that are there. So basically, we are saying 183,380. So therefore, we are saying 183,380, and then we divide by 23,784. And you see that if we do that, obviously these are liters and liters, and then you see number of return flights that can be there. So you see that we're going to get your answer 7.71. So obviously now if you try to now compare, we're going to see that our 7.71 is going to be not equal to our 8 return flights that are being asked. Remember, the question is saying Roberto told his friend at work that the plane can complete 8 return flights from Johannesburg to Beira without refueling out of the full tank. So you see that we found lesser return flights. So it means the statement is not correct. So if you compare there, you are going to see that this is going to be less than the 8 return flights that we have. So on our conclusion, we are just going to say Roberto's statement is not true. So basically, this is what we have according to our question within the context of this video. So thank you for listening, and hopefully the video was helpful. Let's meet again in the next video.